All right. I'm using a pretty new app. I haven't paid for it yet. So, because I haven't paid for it, the app will display a bunch of ads and, stuff like that. And it's real crazy. But it's got a pretty good features. There are a lot of recorder apps out there that will record the activities of your screen. And so you can record or stop. I could even pause my presentation using the notification bar, or I can tap this little icon on the left here. I'm not sure if this little bit is recorded, but if it is, it's great because you can see where I can hit pause or I can stop the video. If I need to like pause it for a second to remember a thought, it's pretty cool. But this is a new app. It's called the DU Recorder, and very excited to use it. The settings I'm using for this is 720p at 2 megabits per second. I can always change that. It even records full high definition, which is really good. Now I'm trying a lower speed right now because I wanted to see if this is a good speed or not, and I believe that 2 megabits per second and 15 frames a second is good enough for recording a computer screen when I'm just showing different apps. It's not like I'm trying to record a game. If I was gaming on my phone, I can imagine that I would need, at least 30 frames per second, if not 60. But I set it to auto, so if I ever need to change the orientation of the phone, I can. In fact, let me test that. I wonder how that looks. Okay, maybe this app doesn't change orientation, but let me pick an app that will. Let's try Google Chrome. And let's see how that does. Now, I'm also wondering about the speed of the phone. This is not a Samsung S series phone. It's a Galaxy Amp, which is a Cricket phone. And so by it being a Cricket phone and the speed and all that is not as fast as like a Galaxy S phone with a higher processor, more RAM and stuff like that. In fact, I only got 43 minutes of talk time on this one recorder. Anybody who does any video editing, you will record more than what you edit, so even if the video is only 10 minutes long, you probably recorded over 20, 30, maybe even an hour's worth of video on your phone. So this would be very interesting to see if this actually works. So let me go ahead and jump back. So I mentioned in a previous video that I just started a smart home about a month and a half ago. Got really excited about it. Found out that, how it got started basically is my electric company. I decided to switch electric companies from one company to a company called Direct Energy. Now, I'm not advertising for them. They haven't paid me any money. In fact, I'm paying them actually because I pay my bill every single month. So this is not an advertisement. But they were giving away free Echo devices. And what's really cool is, let me see. Okay. Is that they had the third generation version, which I thought was really cool. Third generation. Yo. So I'm like, I couldn't turn that down. Seriously. I had to, get with that. So I switched electric companies and we thoroughly enjoyed the very basics, of the Echo device without any devices connected to it. Something simple like being able to call up music because we do have unlimited music. We have Prime. We have, and there's a lot of other services of Amazon that I am subscribed to. Also, we're subscribed to a lot of different services of Google and Microsoft as well. So would it have been better to get a Google Home Assistant? Probably. But that's something I'm going to think about later. But this was given to us. This one right here. This Echo device, and they gave us a white one. We loved it, and so I bought two more. We bought two more Amazon devices, and it just worked out. We put one in my niece's room. Her name is Kiera, and we put one in our bedroom for my wife and I. And so this is just has been a great addition to the house. We have music unlimited. We already have over 3,000 songs purchased on Amazon. And because I've been buying music on Amazon, from Amazon Music, this is probably before their unlimited streaming service for years, since the beginning of time. And I did this because I used to have over 5,000 CDs. I used to be a big time CD collector. And over the years, I moved from place to place. I was in the Army. We moved a lot. We moved a lot when we got out of the Army. We moved from Arizona to Chicago, Illinois, to Pasadena, California, to Austin, Texas, San Marcos, Texas, San Antonio, Texas. And now we live in Harker Heights, Texas. And so all that moving, I just lost count of the CDs. And so all the CDs are gone, basically. I even had probably over 250 different DVDs and maybe 50 different Blu-rays. And so then I told Serenity, you know what? We're not going to, Amazon, they're selling it, online. So why not buy our stuff online? I think the very first movie we bought online was on Vudu, and it was Avatar. And I bought the UHD version. No, actually, it was the high definition version. It wasn't the UHD. I think I had to look at it again. But, we bought, it was UHD. It was the UHD version of Avatar. And then after that, Amazon has a huge catalog of movies that we can buy. And once you buy it, it's yours. It doesn't matter if it's on Amazon Prime where you pay monthly for selected movies. Once you bought the movie is yours. It stays in your library forever. You can watch it whenever you want, and everything is online. Who else does? Another company that does that is Vudu. And there are many other companies that can't think of the top of my head right now. And I know some of you guys have, hacked Fire Sticks that do that, where you can get any movie you want for free, but we're not going to go there. I don't do that, and haven't done it yet. Ooh, am I incriminating myself? Amazon, I'm good. So Jeff Bezos will be calling me talking about, yeah, we're going to send a couple of FBI people to your house right now. So anyway, so we have already built up our our Amazon ecosystem by having we got maybe 25 movies on Amazon Video that we bought. We have over 3,000 songs that we purchased on Amazon Music. And having the unlimited music package, I haven't been buying a whole lot of music recently, but having that accessibility is pretty good. Because I can play back the music that I bought just about anywhere. If I forgot to pay for the subscription, or I had enough money to pay for the monthly subscription, it's only like $6 a month. We still have the music that we bought, but we have access to almost every song that's out there, just about. And then we've also purchased. I've also purchased some music on Microsoft Zoom, whatever it was called, and so I uploaded that to my OneDrive account. Because they don't do that service anymore. So they gave you time to download all your music, MP3s, and I uploaded that to OneDrive. Now, there's something about the smart home. I decided to get with the Plex Media Center. Because I downloaded all my music, I told Plex server, and I'll have a separate video about the Plex server later, but to route the music from my OneDrive so that it's available for streaming through my Amazon Echo. And so, and also because it's on my OneDrive account, using the Groove, Microsoft Groove player, I'm able to play back music on my phone from OneDrive. And so all the music that I bought on OneDrive and also downloaded all the music that I bought on Amazon, put it in OneDrive, I can access my music anywhere I go, wherever there's an internet connection, of course. Any of my favorite music, I'll probably put on a memory stick if I'm going to a place where I know there's no internet connection. But so far, we haven't done that. But that's something to think about. So this whole entire smart home thing, it's really taken on. Even Walmart got into. I just discovered like a week ago that Walmart sells smart bulbs. It's a company called Mercury. I believe it's a Walmart side brand, like Great Value is to food and and household products. That's owned by Walmart. I believe Mercury is like a side of Walmart. But if even if it isn't, I believe it's exclusively sold at Walmart, even if Mercury is a different company altogether. And they have the white light bulbs for like, I think it's on sale now for like $8, and they got the color light bulbs on sale for 12. I believe the regular price is 20, but I think the reason why it's $12 now because they're trying to sell the product, and it's new to the market. So it's in because it's only regular price $20. It's a lot cheaper than buying even a singlet light bulb, which is a very inexpensive light bulb out there. Now, how I started my smart home after getting these Echo devices from the energy company, and we have three now because I bought two more from Amazon. I decided to go ahead and start buying smart bulbs. All right, well, my wife just jumped in. Say hello.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
And all they see in is the screen. They don't see you. They only see the screen.
Oh, okay. That's even better. Loving it, loving it.
So far, the light setup. When I first bought, I bought 4 singlet color light bulbs and 4 white light bulbs, soft white by Singlet. And so, and of course, I also bought the hub. And so I decided, okay, who's going to get those bulbs? And so I was so excited trying to figure out, okay, now I wanted my niece to have it, So we put one in her room, the color light bulb. We put one in our bedroom. We put one at the front door, where the front door is at. So
which is good for security purposes.
Good for security. And you don't have to worry about turning the light off because I'll explain that later. I'll show you later that you can set up routines to turn things on and off at different times of the day. And so using Alexa, how you doing, Alexa?
I'm feeling contented, like when you have all day to reread one of your favorite books.
Very nice. Thank you, Alexa. Oh, she already turned off. I have it on response mode, but I guess I wasn't quick enough on that response. So I have a light bulb outside at the front door, Kira's room, our bedroom, my wife and I. And where is it? And one in the living room. One in the living room. The 4 white light bulbs, there's 2 of them in my office. Another one that's in the dining room, one in the kitchen, and that takes care of the lights. A few weeks later, I decided to buy just a few more bulbs. This time I bought 4 smart plugs and 2 of the Lowry Wi-Fi E12 light bulbs. Now E12 is a standard for the smaller the light sockets. It's smaller and it's usually made for like smaller lamps. And so you can screw those in and it's Those really skinny, has that really skinny head on it. Those are the E12s. And so I bought two of those. Hooked up those Wi-Fi smart plugs in the two Wi-Fi low Hartz smart bulbs, E12s. And very nice. It's worked very nicely. And so what I'm going to do at some point is to give a review on those particular lamps themselves. Now, I'm going to show you some of these routines that I had started on Amazon. And now keep in mind, I don't have Samsung Smart Things yet. Not using home automation, which is something I want to get into. That's something I discovered 2 weeks ago, is the open source platform of home automation. I am really excited to get my hands dirty in purchasing a Raspberry Pi, a cover for it, downloading the Has.io software, figuring out how to do the mosquito. I think it's MQTT. And just really getting into that because eventually I live in a duplex. We rent, we don't own. So there's not a whole lot of things we can do as far as like switches and but what's cool is that my wife and I, we are planning to buy a house sometime next week or next year, I mean. And so we're saving up now. We're getting prepared. Well, all this smart home stuff that I'm buying now will, of course, mesh right on into our new place. And of course, there'll be more light bulbs that have to be purchased and more things, more rooms. We live in a 3-bedroom now, but we're planning on getting a 4-bedroom. And there's a reason why for that. And then, of course, I want to have custom lights installed on the side of the house, some strip lighting, some exterior strip lighting. There's a lot of things that I plan on doing a little bit at a time because smart home products are not cheap, as we all know. And when you get into doing your smart home, you're going to realize that everything is pretty expensive because a standard light bulb is just that, a standard light bulb. Like an LED standard light bulb, it's just the screw part, and you got the filament inside or the LED iode inside. So there's not a whole lot to a regular light bulb, but when you got a smart light bulb, there's a lot of computers or electronics in it, whether it's Wi-Fi, Zigbee, C-Wave, or the proprietary Philips Hue, SingLED, SmartThings, whatever. Well, SingLED is not proprietary, but because they use, I believe it's C-Wave, right? Or Zigbee. It's one of those. But when you're working with all these different wireless technologies, you have to pack all that technology into the bulb itself, and that is what you're paying for. The light bulb itself comes with the territory, but the electronics in the light bulb is where it gets pretty expensive. So we're very excited. My wife has adapted to this new way of doing things. So we're kind of, we're surprised. It's really cool because my niece, on the other hand, not so much. She feels that she can just get out of bed and just turn off the light on her own. She don't need no, hey, Alexa, turn on the lights,
Yeah.
Okay, she said okay.
You forgot the important part. The important part of that is we've also created alarms now. So she can't say, oh, I forgot to wake up. We have an alarm set.
So we have an alarm. In fact, I can show you that at 6 o'clock in the morning, you can see that once it loads up here, that the light turns on at a very low level. And even the kitchen light and the dining room light turns up a little bit because we have it set to 1% from 12 midnight until 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's just enough light to where if you have to get up in the middle of the night, you can still get through things. But her light turns on at 5% with a turquoise. That's her favorite color. Is light blue. So turquoise is her color. And the front door light changes every hour. As you can see here, at 6:30 a.m. And it's loading a little bit slower than usual because I'm running the recorder app at the same time. But it says good morning. And the living room light turns on a little bit brighter. So if she happens to be in the living room, she has more light. If she wants to go to the kitchen and get something to eat, she has 50% light, which is a white light bulb. And the dining room light turns on, and her light turns to a soft, warm light, or a warm light. And then it says it's 6:30. And so throughout the time, at 6:45, her bus comes at 7:10. So you see at 6:45, it sets the volume because I noticed she turned down the volume to one day. So I programmed Alexa to turn the volume up to 5 to make sure that it wakes her up. like I told you, she hasn't really adapted the smart home technology.
I think she has adapted, honey.
No, she likes the music part. She's really into the music.
No, what she's adapted to is that she misses the bus and then I have to give her a ride.
Oh, that's true. She has woke up late and said, "Oh my God, I missed the bus. Can you take me to school?" Like, oh
Yeah,
man.
she's doing that repeatedly. Which
So-
is why we set up the alarms.
We have a random phrase for her every day. It will say something different, saying, something to the fact of like good morning and there's several random phrases that Amazon has programmed into Alexa to say, every single day. And you can see the different changes of lights, tell you something new. It even gives her the weather and then tells her a cute little joke. I think she does like that because I do hear her snickling in her room when the joke is told. And as you can tell, her lamp turns sky blue, then tells a joke, and then turns soft white. Kind of annoying, I know. And then it says it's 6:45. And so those are kind of things that even myself, I start work at 5 o'clock, but starting at 3:30 in the morning, it begins turning on lights slowly. And I noticed that even when I have my alarm clock turned on, a lot of times I wake up because of the lights. I'll wake up in between the alarms and I'm like, oh, it's time to wake up because the lights are on, And so it's if you ask me, it's a better alarm system having the lights turn on slowly than the alarm that goes, in the morning. Because sometimes you just hit snooze or you turn it off and you go right back to sleep. But with the lights coming on, it's really nice because I'm able to get that nice gradual wake up. Smart things, I understand, and this is some reason why I want to get smart things, and also home automation, is that it will turn on your lights slowly. Like it will gradually increase the luminosity of the lights. And so that's something I'm looking forward to doing as well. I think that's even nicer because it's almost like having a sunrise in the morning. And I've seen another YouTube video where you can put something in your window that can simulate that sunrise, and it looks pretty fantastic. At least on video it does. Something I'm looking forward to hooking up in the future. Well, I've been talking for a good 23 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but I'll be doing some more videos and some more examples. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Let me take a look at my devices that I have enjoyed having all these different devices. Now, keep in mind, some of these are grouped together, so I don't have this many devices, but you get a good idea of what you see there. In fact, if you look at all devices, you can pretty much see everything that I own so far. The smart plugs, the light bulbs, and the Echo devices. And where it says Office PC Alexa and Antonio's Cortana, I have Cortana connected as well. And so that's connected, and the computer is also connected to Alexa. So that's really, really, really cool. Alexa on the phone, that's this phone being on the Alexa, so I can... Oh, I know, Alexa, you don't know that. But what's really cool is I can just tap on this little button here and then tell it what to do. I'm not sure if this will turn off the audio or not. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, like I said. So looking forward to another video, and you guys have a good one. And come back. Don't forget to subscribe. Like this video if you like it. And make sure you click on that little notification button, the little bell to the right of the subscribe button to let you know that there's a new video on its way. So, yeah, this is my second video about the smart home. Yay. We'll see how it goes. Peace out.